Hi everybody, going in black and white, true colors. This is Officer Shalane V. Davis, Special Master Shalane V. Davis, coming to the American people on a video recording motion brief again to address some of these insertions of my case that I did bring against a lot of people in the Democratic Party who criminalized the American people and American taxpayers back in 2020 when they shut down the Democrats shut down the American people, and they force mandated the American people to be in hostage forums and creations of the coronavirus or COVID-19. And when they did that to the American people, a lot of people were unalived at the time. A lot of people were removed from their homes. A lot of the corruption started happening inside of the judiciary and also the administrative offices of Joe Biden and the crooked Democratic Party inside of these criminals' acts. What you see today in America is nothing in this world. I've never seen anything like this before, where you have a Democratic Party inside of our lands, inside of this country that we live in, to show these signs of criminal acts to the American people, and none of them are being arrested. They are being promoted on television shows, news organizations, inside of the corruption and criminal acts that they have done to the American people. Letitia James is a criminal. I have all the evidence to prove that she is behind the setup of the fraudulent accounts that she set up during her time when she came into office, and she was appointed and put inside of offices with election corruption, just as every election has been corrupted inside of the Joe Biden administration. We are living under some strict, hard times right now of torture and distress that has been inflicted upon the American people by members of the Democratic Party. You have Kathy Hochul, which is a criminal, crooked person that should not be any governor. She should not be any type of governor. She's supposed to be inside of a women's prison right now for the death rates and all of the setups and the conspiracy of what she has done to those members inside of Buffalo, Albany, Rochester, Syracuse jurisdiction, where Kathy Hochul is the governor of upstate New York, and she's supposed to oversee Letitia James inside of her jurisdiction of New York City. And what they've done, they corrupted the locality laws and placed the Attorney General over all counties inside of downstate New York and upstate and all, which is a violation of the locality laws of municipalities. Letitia James has her own area, and that's the only place that she was supposed to be governing. So the corruption was mixed up on a deliberate basis to shut down the American people, to shut down the government offices, unemployment benefits stolen from the American people, healthcare insurance benefits stolen from the American people. All of these members inside of these corruptions of the Democratic Party should be arrested and be held accountable for what they have done to the American folks. The blue sanctuary cities and the policies of the promotion of insurrectionist acts inside of terrorist groups, local and domestic, inside of Antifa and other funded illegal groups in our country. No one is being arrested for the Epstein files and on. We, the American people, already know the truth. What we want now is accountability, and we want these members to be arrested. Now, what we're saying now at the American people's levels now is that we can't get justice in this country, in this type of judiciary market. And what we're going to do now is rewrite the Constitution and rewrite these laws so that members inside of official capacities in these offices are not above the law, just as they said when they were breaking the mere laws of what they were enforcing. They are criminals. They should be held accountable, and my case is going before the board. And I have a multiple case that many members should be brought inside of high crimes and misdemeanors, inside of the RICO racketeering charges. Fannie Willis, she's a crook. She's part of this regime of criminals that was designed to destroy that state, Georgia, and that county. Inside of a lot of documents went to that county, inside of the CDC, inside of the voters' registrations is corrupt, inside of what they have done to the American people. Now, what I'm saying right now is Tim Walz, he is actually a criminal. He should be charged as a criminal. He and Brandon Johnson, they are criminals. These folks have no heart for you. The American people, the Democratic Party, has no love for the American folks. They are showing you exactly who they love, which is the LGBTQ community inside of terrorist groups overseas and foreign folks like Somalian governments, inside of the Antifa groups of terrorist attacks inside of the American folks. We are definitely inside of a civil war, inside of electronics, programming, television, cell phones, and also text messages and other means of electronics and cybers. We have interference inside of our government by the mere government of the Democratic Party, which used to be a Democratic Party. They are committing crimes right now, so they are continue to be criminals inside of our country, inside of our justices, inside of our Congresses and state senators and legislations and judges and lawyers. These folks are criminals, and I don't trust not one of them. I am going to bring my case to the board inside of members so that my case can be heard, along with many others by PPL, Nescentia Health, Independent at Home, iCircle Care, Greasetown Police Department, Greasetown Court, Shannon Perro, Kathy Hochul, and also Letitia James, inside of all members in the state of Georgia, inside of the trafficking and set up laws of what they're doing to the American people, to place you inside of homeless populations, to place you inside of a deficit of no income, to place you inside of a setup where you and your family are going to be thrown out in the streets with no place to call home. This is the agenda for the Democratic Party, is to shut down the country so that you, as an American person, cannot have any rights. We don't beg any Democrat Party. What we do, we overthrow you inside of the justices, inside of this country, the land of the free and the home of the brave. We are a country of laws, and just like I said, this is the rule of law, and we are writing the new laws. Shalane V. Davis case will be heard inside of many members that are involved inside of a criminal RICO racketeering, inside of setups of Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass with the fires, the insurance company, inside of fraudulent activity along with Tim Walz, inside of Jacob Fry and Brandon Johnson and the Governor Pritzker. All of these members are criminals. They are not governors. Please do not address them as governors. They are criminal, and they are gangsters and gang members in a RICO racketeering mob to set up the American taxpayers to continue to unalive you and to remove you from your rightful heritage in this country. And I rest.